Howdy, y'all. This is the Butcher Man. I got my music working again. I don't know how loud it is. It's probably too loud, but we'll see. And it looks like we got Freezer RZ and Chester Jackson. Hello, Freezer RZ and Chester Jackson. Welcome to the live stream. How are you guys doing? I think it's Freezer RC that was wanting to drive with me. He says, "Hey brother, I will join you. Are you gonna be online?" I'm working on it. I am working on it. I got a little preoccupied doing some other stuff. Why is that still messed up? I need to figure that out. Hold on. Doing a little bit of tweaking. You know what I'm saying? I think it's probably this button. Yep, there it is. It's so weird. Like you start, you got to go into the controls in the game and push, force feed. Click on force feedback, and then back out of it again. Need to that. Arid Herfirth. What's up, brother? How's it going, buddy? Can everybody see the stream? Can you at least see this thing that says "will begin shortly"? That's what's supposed to be up right now. Because I'm working on it. And these like groovy tunes that are going on right now. Love them. Love them. If it is too loud, please let me know. I don't know how loud it is on you guys' side. It's pretty good though. Alright, hold on. Should be up and going. It's blinking, but now it's not blinking. Okay. It looks good on my side. I am doing fantastic, man. I'm doing pretty good. It's actually my second stream of the day. I guess you caught the first one, but I'm gonna try to do a couple a week, probably. I don't know how it'll work out, but I've got so much stuff going on, man. Let's see where I am. I am near. Where's it at? Holbrook. I think we're gonna go down to Rail Egg. We could check a mission here, but if there's not one I like, I think I'm gonna go to coastline mining. I'm more like a rock and sand hauler kind of guy. No long to see, mate. I'm guessing you're saying long time no see, but yeah, man, it's been a while. It's been a long while. It's good though. It's good to be back. Non-collision zone. Alright. What is the button? Button, there's a button. Alright. Check out the truck. You remember the truck. Alright, let me see if I can get situated here. How's the music? Somebody tell me how the music is. Is it too loud? Is it too soft? Press one of these buttons here in a minute. Alright, looks like we got potassium, sawdust panels, and tableware. 51,000 for potassium. We gotta take that. I mean, that's a long drive, but we've gotta take it. Let's go ahead and take that. $51,000. That's like magic, man. Alright. Where's my button? There it is. Go ahead and put our lights on. Too loud. Okay. Hold on. I'll fix it. We'll cut it down in half, see if that works. Raising trailer legs. He says it's too loud. I'm gonna have to lower it down here, I think. Where's iTunes? we'll let it get back to the next song. We'll see how it is then. I pretty much like cut it in half right then. When the truck is running, you can't hear the music too much, but when it's not, we can't hear you very well. All right, we'll work this out. You guys just keep letting me know. All right. Outside the truck is obviously louder than inside the truck, so you guys just keep letting me know exactly what's what. You know, is the game too loud? Is the mic too soft? I can always boost the mic as well. We got music playing. What in the world? Where'd my music go? I have to stop right quick and check it. I think there's still music playing. Yeah, but it's like super soft apparently. There's something. Oh, there we go. Alright, you should not be killing it. You should not be dying. We'll try not to stop on a hill next time. Yeah, alright, now we're set. Ooh, if I don't miss my turn. Alright, so how is it now? Music softer. Game too loud? Is the mic too soft? I did this stream earlier and I haven't adjusted anything except I added the music. I built that same paint scheme me today with my daughter. You built the same paint scheme with your daughter. That's cool, man. Like on the game? I'm assuming on the game. If you got an actual Kenworth, man, that'd be so cool. Trucks are like the coolest. I think I'm gonna start working on some single player stuff on the side, kind of get back into this game a little bit. That way we can actually start building up our company, earning some money. I know multiplayer like gets you a bunch of money like straight away all the time. Wow, took that too hard. Coming up the ramp there. Listen, that was a loan installment, and I probably have no money now. I'm trying not to keep my HUD thing there up, but it's kind of hard. Trucks sound good. All right, sweet, man. It's awesome. I'm trying not to keep my stuff up too much, because it's nicer like this. Like, it's not all crowded and stuff. It's like you're actually sitting in a truck. It's awesome. Just started playing this game last week, and last night I started multiplayer. There's no bed. No, you don't sleep in multiplayer. Mainly because like time doesn't stop. As far as I gather, I mean, I did like 3 missions earlier. I did 3 jobs earlier, and like 3 or 4, and there's no sleeping. You don't rest. So that's just how multiplayer is. You just drive and drive and drive. So like, you can actually make a lot more money, unless you have loans like I do, and then the loans just completely like, you know, keep taking your money. So you just got to keep driving. Still playing Farm Sim 17. Kind of on the side a little bit. I was playing a little bit. I've kind of went back and forth between it and a couple other games. I've worked on the base map quite a bit. I think it's like something Goldcrest Valley, I think, on the game. Drove truck for 14 years over the road. Gave it up. This game gives me my fix. Love their videos. Hey man, thank you. Thank you very much, Drew. Appreciate it, brother. How do you get jobs? I think on the multiplayer, it's kind of questionable. Like, you have to go to a company and look. If there's no jobs, then you just got to go to another company. Like earlier in the live stream. What's up, Freezer? How's it going, brother? Oh, you got to go to a company, check. If there's no jobs, then you need to go to a different company. Or, like earlier, the first job I went to, the first company I went to, there was no jobs. I ended up driving around the lot, and I'm just like, that's weird. There's an excavator sitting right there. Went over and checked again. There was a job to haul the excavator. So, Solar. What's up, Solar? How's it going, man? How's it going? If any of you are women, I'm sorry. I always say dude or man or guy or whatever. It's kind of like a general statement. I know Butcherman a long time. He has, man. A-Rod's been around for a while. I bet he was... You're probably what? Probably one of my first 20 or 30 subscribers or something like that, I think. It was pretty far back there. Freezer, are you in the game? Are you playing, brother? Because right now I'm heading to... Where am I heading? I don't know. That's not it. I'm going to Oakdale. Going to Oakdale, if you know where that is. Hauling potassium to Oakdale. Maine to Florida, and Jersey to Midwest, and everything in between. That's what you actually drove? It's cool, man. It's cool. Now you just drive local. Don't mind my reckless driving. I'm trying to read the chat, because our chat's on a different screen, obviously. In Oregon. That's cool, man. Dude, I wish I could drive a truck. I went to school, you know, heavy equipment school, got my trucking license, my CDL, but I don't know, I joined the military and then I just I got married and it kind of went to the wayside. The last 20 minutes. How long am I going to stream? You're going to come online the last 20, you mean in 20 minutes or like the last 20 minutes of my stream? I mean, you can come on now. I mean, if you can meet me in Oakdale when I get there, like we can run together then. Drew, that's funny actually. I decided not to be a truck driver. Now I work for the Department of Transportation in Illinois. So yeah, that's good fun. I don't hate it. It's actually a fun job. You need a mod? Like, you mean like a moderator? What do I need a moderator for? I mean, eventually, yeah, maybe. If I become a lot bigger YouTuber or whatever, I start having trouble with people, then I'll probably start asking people to be moderators. But they can't be too pushy. Like, I'm not real big on the Nightbot thing or whatever it's called, the robots. So if I had a moderator, they'd have to be like, you know, basically just be there for, like, if somebody starts being stupid or if somebody says something I don't like, I can just say, hey, you know, kick them out. You know, it wouldn't be you just kick people out willy-nilly because they say something, you know, weird or start ragging on people. One thing I don't like is when people start arguing in the chat. There's no point in it. I mean, it's not like it affects anybody that somebody's sitting there ranting in the chat. I just won't read their comments in the video. I mean, in the stream. You know, I won't say their name, I won't read their chat, nothing like that. You would play, but you don't have a PC. That's too bad, Solar. You have a laptop? I mean, this game does work on a laptop, I think. I'm about to test that out. I think that's what I'm going to start playing on the side with. I'm going to take this game and, like, put it on my laptop. Start playing on the side a little bit. Start doing a little bit of ATS. It's not here. They probably are hiring on occasion, you know. One of the things about the Illinois DOT, though, is it is very difficult to get on You know, that's just part of it, I think. How do you talk to other players? I'm not really sure. I'm sure somebody here knows the button. I think it's just a CB thing. I think you can even change the CB channel, can't you? Like, it's on 19 now, which is actually standard for, you know, you truck drivers know that. As far as I'm aware, it's fairly standard. And channel 19. But I don't know what the button is, and I'm not sure how it works. I thought it was always like proximity. You know, they had to be within a certain distance of you on the map in order to actually talk to you. But earlier we were driving around, I didn't even, you know, I'd see somebody on occasion, but then I kept hearing people talk. You know, so I thought about taking it off, or turning it off. I added the Coast to Coast mod today. That's a good mod. The Coast to Coast, like, that's like all 48 continental states, right? Is that what that is? I would assume that's Coast to Coast. Is you now have the 48 continentals. Holy cow, I'm doing like 80 miles an hour. Or 85 or something. I need to tone this big boy down. I'm just long hauling here. Does it work? I see he plays on a laptop. You might have to lower your graphics or something, but use Coast to Coast on single player. That would be pretty cool. You know, I was talking about it earlier. You know, one of the things I would like to have seen them do in this game is before they released it, had like 10 states or something done. You know, I mean, I would like, because you're building a map for the United States. You know, it's an American Truck Simulator. And I understand they're wanting to add Canada and Mexico or whatever. But if you're going to start like they started in California, you know, do like 10 states or something. You know, or do the whole West Coast, like 3 or 4 states over, whatever that is, like, you know, maybe 8 to 10 states. You know, do something like that. Oh, that guy's jackknifed. You see that? Maybe he was live streaming and ended up like not paying attention, wrecked his truck. It is all 48 states. See, I'm just like, you know, one of the things I would like. Kenworth. I think it was Kenworth. Or was that a Peterbilt? I couldn't tell. Yeah, I would like to have seen them had more map or more states. Because I think originally when they came out, they only had 2, and they've added Nevada. I think, but I would like to have seen them had like, you know, 6 or 7, 8, 10, something like that. You know, it'd been a lot better. I don't think not everybody honks on this game. You know, which is fine. You don't naturally honk at people in real life. The dog's in there, like, making a fuss on something. Coast to Coast version 2.0.2 is the one I'm using. I'm guessing that's probably the newest one then. Used to play Holland a lot. I used to play 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul is what I played on a laptop like a long time ago. I wouldn't even think it's simulator. I was in college, I had a laptop, I like trucking, so I'm just like, I got 18 Wheels of Steel. They're working on New Mexico. I thought I seen something about that. About them working on New Mexico, and they're also working on rest stops. To make the rest stops like less drab, or whatever you want to call it. Where they're actually more interesting, where they're more realistic. You know, it's not just, hey, pull in, you know, park on the side of the road, you know, that's it. You know, because some of these rest stops here in America, they get pretty elaborate. You know, you get to some of these rest stops, and they're pretty crazy sometimes when you're pulling into them. How far away am I? How far away I'm about to get on? It looks like 45 hours. Is that right? Like 45 hours from Oakdale. So if somebody wants to look up that route, or you want to look up that route and then know which cities I'm going to go through, you know, that'd be fine. One run from New Orleans to Cali pays 127,000. It's a 22-hour run. That's pretty crazy. Like 22 hours in game time? Because I've got like 45 hours in game time. And it's only paying me 51,000. Or is that like 22 hours? Sure, that couldn't be 22 hours real time. That'd be insane. We've definitely got a long haul here. Maybe I should have picked a shorter one. But that's alright. Driving's driver, man, right? The only thing about multiplayer is once you start a run, you have to finish it. You cannot stop. If you stop and exit out of the game, by the time you come in, the time will have changed, all that stuff. Farmdale. No, Oakdale. I'm going to Oakdale. I don't know where Oakdale is, but that's what it says. I'm going to Oakdale. I'm going to Bushnell Farms in Oakdale. I don't even know where that is, but that's where I'm going. Bushnell Farms in Oakdale. 22 hours in-game drive time. That's what I'm saying, that's weird. Like, my drive right now is supposed to be, like, a lot. Oh, okay, no, it's not 45 hours. I have 45 hours left. I'm only on a 12-hour run. Maybe 13, I don't know. Okay, so yours makes a lot more sense now that I'm actually looking at the right screen. You know, what is this? Why is my GPS telling me to go over there? I mean, it's asking me to exit, but then get right back on. That doesn't really make any sense. I'm just not going to exit. There's no reason to. It's my fuel situation. 3/4. I'll be alright. Oakdale. Cali. Oh, at 94 miles an hour? You like max it out basically. You like foot to the floor, ready to go. Why is the speed limit? Oh, it must be in another state. Speed limit is 55 now. See if I can set our cruise control. There we go. Cruise control engaged. That's GPS. I'm pretty sure, yeah, real GPS would probably do that too. Just for fun. Just be like, oh, you need to exit here. Oh, I need to get back on. And there's a traffic jam down where you actually have to cross the underpass. Dragging on. 55 for trucks, 70 for cars. Is that how it really is? I'm assuming so. That's how they've got it set on here. That's terrible, man. Wish I could shift this thing like a real truck, but I just don't see the transmission being like realistic. You know, because I can drive a real truck, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can, but on here, just, you know, it doesn't seem like you can float the gears. The RPMs don't drop as much as you would think they're going to. One night in game, I racked up 5K in speeding tickets. Yeah, if I was playing single player right now, I could drive as fast as I want, because I know, like, a long time ago when I was playing, I went in and changed the files to where there were no cops, there's no tickets, there's no citations at all, you know, and that wasn't so that I could drive as fast as I wanted. That was so that, like, when you're driving, you know, if you don't happen to see the sign, you know, because, like, I think ETS was worse, you know, it was worse there than it is here, but you'd be driving on the interstate like this, you would come up to a town, and even though the town doesn't affect the interstate at all, the speed limit would drop to like 30. You know, and then it would give you like 5 seconds to stop and, you know, to slow down before it'd give you a ticket. And it's like, that's just dumb. You know, why do I have to pay whatever amount of money just because, you know, the game wants to drop the speed limit down to 30 for that 50 feet or whatever, or that 500 feet? It just didn't make any sense to me. So I don't even know how to undo it. I'm sure I could probably look it up online and figure out how to undo it if I wanted to, but to me it seems like a no-brainer. You know, I just kind of take the cops out of it. You know, it saves me a little money, but it just saves me frustration is all it is. Oh, I got tagged for an inspection. Go figure. Go figure, man. I'm hauling potassium, bro. I'm pretty sure this is a hazmat, I think, though. That's probably why I'm getting pulled in. I'm gonna read that comment, but it's gonna take me a minute. And usually, like, there's actually a stop sign before the scale house. Vehicle gross weight is 36 tons. Thank you for cooperation. Sweet, man. Alright, what's that say? I always said that it is dangerous. If a car comes up at 70 miles an hour on a truck and it isn't paying attention and runs into you while you're going 55, somebody in the car will get hurt. That is very true, and from what I've heard, people in California just drive like crazy fast. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, I get it. I'm assuming you're talking about the inspector people. Dude, you haul hazmat, and DOT will slam you every time. They're all about the hazmat inspections. They've got to get their numbers. I don't know how it is everywhere else, but in the state of Illinois, it is not a good place for trucks. The speed limit is 70, but everything else is, like, all the truck laws and stuff are a little crazy. Speed, I'm a little over 55, so we'll lock her in. It is a little, like, that is something to think about, you know? Like, if a truck's doing 55 and a car's doing 70 and they're gawking off. But honestly, I mean, the number of wrecks I see, you know, that I've been to, it's just, the speeds don't really make a difference. It's always, if you're not paying attention, you're gonna wreck. You know, some of the truck crashes I've seen are crazy. Some of the car versus truck crashes I've seen are even worse. You know, some person not paying attention, they'll be texting on their phone, and then they'll just kind of veer and then cross the median. Because not everywhere has this, like, concrete wall. You know, sometimes it's just like a grass ditch, you know. And they'll just cross the median and go head on into a truck. And it's like the truck driver has no idea. He's just driving, all of a sudden, boom, there's a car. And it just explodes in front of him. Let's meet in Oxnard. The auto trans shifts too fast. Is that right? I haven't tried the automatic transmission yet. I got my G27, so I just shifted myself. What do they have it set at then? Like 15,000 or 1,500 RPMs? Or something stupid? Because like right now I'm at like, what, 1650 probably? And that right there seems like a good cruising speed. If you go too low, you're like all your power goes out. You know, I could probably shift to 4th gear or 5th gear, whatever it is. To 5th gear and like be fine. You know, cruising speed, but as soon as I come to a hill, I'm screwed. There's no power. Let's meet in Oxnard. I need to figure out where my hazards are. What does this do? Nothing? Nothing? That's the headlights. I don't know what that is. I don't know where my hazards are. this guy, who's just a big ball of fun. I'm gonna go racing up a 40-mile-per-hour ramp, like 55 or something, 60. I actually heard him before I even seen him on my map. You pay attention to the ship. You're in. Alright, so where are you at, Freezer? Where are you located? I think what we're gonna do pull over right quick. We're gonna get on the off ramp or the on ramp on the other side because I don't want to stop on this hill. These games are a little fidgety when it comes to taking off on a hill. We'll try to plan this out. He wanted to drive with me, so we'll try to plan this out. We got time. Alright, what do we got? Where's he at? Alright, so I'm in Barstow, going to Bakersfield, Fresno, and then Oakdale. So, unless you're in one of those cities already, or close to them, on my way to Oxnard. You're on your way to Oxnard. Okay, I'm not going through Oxnard. The closest thing to that is Bakerfield. Like, Oxnard's kind of between Barstow and Bakersfield. So, automatic shifting game because I play on keyboard. Yeah, see, I'm gonna have to do that too. Like, if I'm gonna start playing on my laptop, and then I'll have to mess with like switching it over. Let's see, if you're gonna be in Oxnard, I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get to Bakersfield. I could always probably wait a little bit. If you're in Oxnard, you can probably head up to Bakersfield really quick. They don't show in single player? You mean the actual CB in the cab or something else? Let's see if we can figure out what the button is for CB. What would it be called? You're on your way to Barstow. Let's see. How far are you from Barstow? Would you be closer to Barstow or to Bakersfield? Or even like the intersection? If you can meet me halfway between Barstow and Bakersfield, like whichever one is closer. Just go to Barstow, Bakersfield, or even halfway in between on 395. Or 14 or whatever it is. Whichever one of those is closer, you could probably go to that. That's fine. Just let me know. I got plenty of time. I think I got like, what, 40 hours or something like that to finish this job. So we've got all day. Let's see, CB is only in multiplayer. Yeah, I guess that, like, you wouldn't really need CB in single player, would you? What is the button for it, though? I mean, what is it? Dashboard. Control. Let's see. HUD controls, camera controls. Other. Audio player. Activate. Nothing. Garage. Screenshot. Will it actually say rotate advisor, truck adjustment, route advisor modes, dashboard, light modes, hazard warning, F? What does this do? Alright, that'll be our hazards if I can remember what that is. Right turn indicator. Breather brake. I'm not seeing anything about a CB control. Talk is V. Like which one, whichever one is closer. Barstow. The Barstow is closer to you. Alright, so talk is V. Is that actually in here though? Or is that just like everybody knows that talk is V? What does that sound? Oh, that's differential lock. There we go. I don't need a differential lock anyway. What is that? What is going on here? Alright, I need to get rid of that. Where it's at. Move to the recycle bin. It wasn't even a song. It was like, nah. Thing. You push the tab button to bring up the CB. Is that right? Oh, players near to you, 5. That's crazy, man. I didn't even know that. Look at that. Awesome. Alright, what's he saying? Barstow? Okay, so Barstow's closest to you is what you're saying. What is he saying? Firestone? What's Firestone? Go to the metal. The middle? Is that what you're saying? So go to the middle between Barstow and Bakersfield. I'm just gonna take off. If you can like find me. I'm assuming that's what you're saying is go to the middle of Barstow and Bakersfield. And we just meet there. Is there a way to print that menu out? Pain to pause the game every time you want to look at it. You mean like the controls? I don't really need to look at it. I was just like interested. I was more or less just interested what the button was in case I wanted to actually talk in game. I'm not sure I would want to, but then people might talk to me, and then they might say things they shouldn't be saying because I'm streaming. You know, that sort of thing. Well, I'm taking off. I'm assuming he's mean in the middle. I'm hoping he's mean in the middle. Speed limit 55. Alright, I'm at the speed limit already. Middle, I'm on way. I got the pedal to the middle. Sweet, man. Hey, 2222, what's up, brother? Shouldn't you be in school or something? Weren't you like, wasn't it like 7 a.m. a few hours ago? So it should be like 10 or 11 for you. What's going on here? Are you skipping school? Hold B and say something. Well, see if it tests and see if it works, I guess. I need to look at it. Just got the game 3 days ago. Alright. Oh, the speed limit is 40. Now 35. Terrible. Now it's 55. See what I'm talking about? Like, I know that probably didn't drop as fast, and I should have been paying attention to the fact that the speed limit went down, but like if I was in single player, I'd have just got a ticket. Probably 2 for speeding too fast. Go to the exit on 14. Alright, we'll just meet there then. got sent home. Are you sick? You get in trouble. But the only two reasons I know of to get sent home. Nice chipper Irish music. 14 highway, can I see it? Yeah, see? Okay. It's like the next exit, I think. Not that button. There's a button I wanted. Well, there was actually a police motorcycle sitting in the middle of the road right there. That's a little dangerous. Just for it to be sitting there. Yeah, probably. I think it's this one. So he should be meeting us here. I'm just gonna sit on the off ramp. You lawbreaker? What are you talking about? Who broke the law? I did? Oh, like driving this above the speed limit or whatever? Okay. Get off the road. We wait. Alright, there we go. Do a little bit of waiting for Freezer. Is he close? Let's hit the tab button. Nobody's not close to me. Nobody. You got mad at the workman. The workman? Almost here. You're in the right server, right? Like, I think there's only two, right? Server United States. Freezer RC. Is that your name in the game too? Freezer RC? Or at least Freezer or something? See, how much time do I got left? We're about 7 hours from there. Where's the thing? I got 42 hours left, because like the time on it, you know, accommodates for resting as well. Which so it's a multiplayer, you don't rest, so you get like all day, you get as long as you want basically. Be running. Got mad at the workman. Sounds like 222 is the lawbreaker. Getting sent home. That's crazy. I should have watched those videos by the first crew, the backing videos. But as soon as I got off the stream, I went and ate dinner and then watched some TV and did some other things. And that was it. And then I come in here and got right back on the stream. There's Mullen 95 and N5206M. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming he's going to be coming from that way. Bullet Loco? Maybe that's Bullet Loco. Where are you? There's a whole bunch of people go by if you just sit in one spot. There's a guy. 170, 165, 140. That's gotta be you do it. Something. I don't really know. Nobody behind me yet. Swanson Rules. He's coming at me pretty fast. I bet he's coming down the interstate. Yep, there he is. These aren't too bad of tunes for being like, you know, they're out of the YouTube audio library. That's all they are. You just go in there, pick your genre, whatever your length or whatnot, and you just click the download button a whole bunch of times on a bunch of different stuff, and then you just end up with some random mix of things. You know, I got pop and R&B and rap and soul music and country, and you know, most of it's just random tunes that don't actually need to be accredited or whatever it is. You pretty much just have to put the link about, you know, I got it from the YouTube audio library, whatnot. We don't want him picking up a lot lizard. Oh man. Let's see. What server are you in? There's only 2, aren't there? There's only United States and wherever else. Mine says server United States. If you click, like, hit tab and the CB, what it says. They had a concrete saw? Workmen suck. What are you talking about? Like, there were people, like, you went to school, right? And there were people working at your school with a concrete saw. I'm a little confused at the moment. You got sent home from school because workman? Your username is Big Red 1952. You're not like stopping every time to type, are you? I guess you could be like stopping at an intersection or something. Locomotive. Does anybody know that? Like, there is only 2 servers, right? Like, there's this one and then a foreign, like UK or whatever it is, European server. Like, I'm pretty sure there's only United States and European. I don't know. I just log in and hit United States and then it takes me there. It only gives me the choice of 2 different servers, I think. I don't know. I'm gonna have to head out pretty soon, brother. I'm assuming he's coming up 14. So, I mean, I could just go ahead and head out. What's going on here? Oh, it's the CB thing. That's what's messing me up. I mean, I could go ahead and head out and then just drive slow or something. You know, slower than normal. So he could catch up with us. 'Cause, I mean, I've got a long time to deliver the load, but at the same time, it's like I've got people watching the stream wanting driving entertainment. Black dogs. So many interesting names. Black dogs. Butcher man. Big Red 1952. Do you drive like a 1952 rig, or are you 50, 60, 65 years old? There's Azza going by. Does the money you make in multiplayer stay with you when you go back to single player? I think so. I'm fairly sure it does. In 10 minutes? Is it going to take you that long to get here? 10 minutes? I don't know if I can wait another 10 minutes. I have got noise sensitivity to noise for me. Okay, so what you're saying is you were at school. There were guys at your school working with a concrete saw, and it's too loud, and then you had to go home because you have noise sensitivity. I believe that's the entire story we're getting at. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off. And like I said, we're not gonna drive slow, but like he can drive like 70 or whatever, 80. Do you have a load freezer, or are you just driving bobtail? Looking for Big Rig 1952. That's who we're looking for. There's a bobtail. Freezer needs a faster truck. Well, I mean, it is like difficult. You know, it's not the easiest thing to meet up in a thing like this. Ideally, though, I try to like let it be known where I'm gonna be, you know, ahead of time. That way, like, if you do want to drive with me and we like try to get loads to the same places or similar places, then as long as you know what town I'm gonna be in, then you know you could try to drive there before my stream starts. You know what I'm saying? That's about the best way to organize it. Is to like everybody knows where I'm gonna be, so try to get on and drive there before my stream starts, and we can all just kind of meet in the same place. That's about the only way I know how to do it. You know, because 45,000? I don't know what 45,000 means. I don't know. Hey, how's it going? But yeah, like, the fact that I'm streaming, you know, and I always hate doing that, like, making people meet me, but, like, obviously we can't plan it around other people, and like I was saying, I got plenty of time to deliver the load, okay? So I'm not worried about time frame. I'm worried about, like, you know, I'm sitting here staring at a screen, and everybody else is sitting here staring at a screen. What is that? There was actually somebody in a car. How does that work? How do you get a car? Is that a mod? Was that like an admin or something, just driving around in a car? I thought I'd seen the car earlier when I was playing. But I'm just like, maybe I was seeing things. Why would there be a car in the game? That's weird. Like, it's American Truck Simulator. Why are people driving around in cars? Anybody know anything about that? I mean, that was crazy. Anybody driving around in a car? Are you saying 45,000 because you have a load? Is that another car? I don't know this. But like, so there are car mods. That's weird. Car mods. So like, you just basically drive a car around. That's it? I mean, there's nothing else you do. You just drive a car around the whole time. How many people got close to us? Ooh, a lot. 10 people. Guy gonna blow the stoplight? Nope. And he's just gonna go for it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Amazing. Certain, I'm very, very certain I had the right of way. An awful lot of people in Bakersfield, though. I'm in Bakersfield right now. Are you in Bakersfield? I could probably explore Bakersfield a little bit. We could drive the streets. Drive the streets of Bakersfield. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot going on, though. Tell you what, let's just take a random left. My trailer make it? Yeah, be alright. We'll do a little bit of exploring while we're waiting on Freezer. You can buy a car at either dealer in multiplayer. Like if you had the mod installed, or just like multiplayer is you can buy a car. I mean, what do you do? I mean, obviously you just drive it around, right? You can't like haul anything with it or nothing like that. Seems a little odd, I guess. I don't really get it. I mean, what's the hype about it, I guess? I'm not gonna go too far. There's a really nice Shelby GT mod for ATS. Yeah, I mean, who wants to drive a car in a truck simulator? They are already there? Oh, okay, yeah. The cars are already at the dealer. That's just, I don't know. Then you can just switch off to it and just drive your car. Huh. I mean, that's fairly interesting. I mean, it gives a little bit different twist. But like I was saying, I don't know why. I'm not really sure why you would want to drive a car in a truck multiplayer, or a truck. What am I trying to say? Truck simulator. All right, so obviously I can't go that way. What if I can make it around this building? Assuming I can. It's supposed to be a rest stop. 222. Alright, we'll still be here. We should still be here after a bit. Just kind of doing a little bit of driving, a little bit of exploring. I don't want to stop the engine. Go look at it. I just curbed it. Really awful. Park it in the middle of the street. Look at our map. I guess we could just go down there, take a right, and then go up that way. Maybe he'll have caught up to us by then. I don't think you could get loads with him. I don't know what you would do with him. I would say if we take a left and go down there and get on the interstate and go up that way, we're probably going to get tagged by the, whatchamacallit, the way station. If he was down here, he should just take an I-5 up, and then 99. We could have just met there, but I don't know. I don't know where he's at exactly. I guess we'll just do that. We'll take a right or a left. I mean to say. We'll take a left. How do you get rid of the passenger side mirror pop-up? F2. F2 brings up everything, like all your mirrors. Is he around? No. Oh. Light's changing. Well, there's a train. Somebody's playing Train Simulator in the Truck Simulator. Crazy people. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't mind it. It just, I like the less clutter. Like, you press F3 to get rid of that thing. I really just use that to help, like, zoom out, because you can do it while you're moving. We gotta be careful. There's a guy stopped up here. I don't know who it is, but Marlin 804. He's just sitting there in reverse. He's 30 miles. All right, brother. That's not too far. I mean, 30 miles is what, like 10 minutes or something? I don't really know how that switches over in game, but maybe we'll stop and fuel up. I mean, we gotta waste time something. Stop and fuel up at the station. Go to this pump over here. Turn that off. Turn this off. Drew says he hates clutter. I do too, man. It looks so much better. What is that over there? Is that a scale? What is that? You can just optionally weigh your truck if you want to. You see that over there? What is it? Right there. You see my mouse? It's like a scale or something. You're 30 miles. Guess I should really move out of the way, huh? What's going on over here? Can you even get in and out of that, though? I mean, realistically, like, could you get in and out of that with a trailer? It doesn't really look like you could. It doesn't appear that way. Guess you might be able to. Okay, we worked there where you are. Alright, I I am, if you're in Bakersfield, we're not that far away. You should be able to head west out of Bakersfield on 58. Okay, west out of Bakersfield. I'm on 99. So we can meet at 58 and 99. Okay, that should work. We'll meet at 58 and 99. What's this guy doing? Close to us? Oh, wait, that's 58, isn't it? What's he doing? Meet at the what? The Wilbert? Walmart? I'll try that out of the thing just a little bit. What are we looking at? The Wilbur. Oh, okay, yeah, right there. I'm already on the ramp, so I'm like right next to it. So if you're going there to get a job, let me do this. I don't see you on the thing though, saying you're close to me. But if you're going there to get a job, see if you can get one to go to Oakdale or Stockton or probably Oakdale or Stockton, or even Sacramento. That'd be fine. Be fairly close to each other. Yeah, the Wilbur, whatever it is right there. I'm like right there. Maybe that's him? I don't know if that'd be him or not. Big Rig 1952, right there. 300 and something meters away. 216, 239. Alright, so he's probably this one. Oh, White has just subscribed. Thank you, White. Thank you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to see you. Pulling up now. Pulling up behind me. 78 meters. Oh. Here we go. There we go. All right. Bow bow. Ba-da-now now. Ba-da-now now. Ba-da-now now now now. What is his name? Big Rig 1952. Who's this guy? Meepler? Can you hear me, Big Rig? Can you hear me? Does that work? I don't know if that works or not. I hit the V button when I said it. Somebody said the V button is talking. Slow down real quick. Oh, his engine may not be as big as mine or something. I didn't really think of that. Am I running any mods? I downloaded the oversized load thing because the multiplayer says that it's compatible or whatever, but it doesn't do it. Like, as far as I've seen, I haven't seen any loads for it. So I don't really know what's going on with it. Can you hear me in game, Big Rig? Kind of wonder if he's running a keyboard. Alright, somebody said the talk in game is V, right? Like V is in Victor. Oh yeah, he's got a small truck. What's going on, man? Can't be knocking my load, bro. You got his blinker on and everything. I don't know, maybe you can't hear me or what, but it ought to be working. I don't know, maybe there's some kind of setting that I have to do in order to get it to work. I'm not really sure. Can you not keep up, buddy? Their freezer, Big Rig. I'm only doing like 30 miles an hour. I don't know if I can do 30 all the way there. Thought maybe 15 to 20 minutes. What are we talking about? There's a Cat C15 mod for Peterbilt, but I drive a Kenworth. Let's see, why are you going so slow and why is your audio so low? Let's see, the going slow part is because there's a guy, if you see it, like you probably don't see it in the chat, but the guy in the chat is the guy behind me. So I'm trying to like drive slow so he can drive with me, but I don't know. The slowness is kind of getting to me a little bit, but which audio are you talking about? Because we were discussing that earlier. If you have any suggestions as to what I need to do with my audio, because I have no way to testing it other than asking you guys or recording a video and then listening to it back and then have to record it again after adjustments. And so which part of the audio is low, like the game or the music or my voice? What would be better if I put it up, if I raise it? And I can raise any of it. 917. Ooh. 178 meters back here. David Peters. I don't think you've talked before. Welcome to the stream. We'll get off in a couple minutes. Okay, brother. Alright, well, it's good to see you in game, though. It's good to see you, brother. Alright. We'll pick back up the speed then. Works for either truck. It's a nice mod. I wish we could use them in multiplayer. Yeah, I mean that's the thing of it. Like, this game is mostly, like, for me, it's mostly for streaming at the moment. You know, so I'm gonna play it a little bit on the side. So I'm probably not gonna add a lot of mods and stuff to it. But you never know. I might. A C15 mod for Peterbilt. All right. Might have to write that down right quick, because I might just add that to my thing just to check it out. C15 mod. What am I doing? 60 miles an hour? That's probably about right. I'm going to shift up. Cruise control it. Out of fuel? You ran out of fuel? Or you need fuel? Oh man. I don't think there's an option to tow on here. If there was, it might be alright. There's not fuel for a long ways, man. There was a gas station back here in town. Oh, you're a riot. You're a riot. I've got my cruise set at 59, I think. Yeah, about 59. That's what they should add. Like, if they got cars, maybe they should add wreckers. Like a wrecker service. I don't know how often it would get used, but it'd be cool. I mean, you have a big semi-wrecker you could drive around with. But I get the feeling now that I've said that, that people would probably abuse it. They would come and like tow people's trucks. But they could also try to make it to where, like, you're driving around with a tow wrecker, you know, and you could back up to someone's truck, but you have to send them a request asking them, you know, if you can hook onto their truck. And if they say yes, you can. If no, then you can't. I don't know how you'd write that in like a script or whatever in a game, but it would be interesting. He caught up to me and then he just way back there, losing speed. I know his truck doesn't have a lot of power. I would assume it doesn't. It's not as big as old Bess. I mean, this thing's a monster rig. She got more power than she knows what to do with it sometimes. And only a six gear transmission or whatever. So it's very nice. Very nice. There's an option. If you run out, they will transport you to the nearest town. That you ran out. Yeah. Like, they got the service, like the tow service. I was just saying it'd be kind of cool. You know, if people could actually, since they're driving cars, I mean, if you could actually drive like a big wrecker, I don't know, it'd be interesting. I would just, like I was saying, I don't think they'd be able to actually add it in the game without people abusing it. I'll bet these are almond fields, like almond groves. Since I've really got into honeybees, I've learned a lot about almond groves in California. There's a lot of people like transport their honeybees out there to pollinate the almond groves. I'm gonna turn. Whoop, wrong button. I hit 3 instead of F3. That was almost a disaster. I think we lost Big. Well, no, he's still back there. He's gaining on us now. He must be playing with a keyboard. But I've been there. Like, that's how I started on ETS, was I was playing with a keyboard. I never even got a steering wheel until I was playing FS15, I think. I ended up getting a steering wheel. As I was doing YouTube, I said it'd be better if I had a steering wheel. And, you know, Mrs. Butcherman actually bought me a steering wheel for, I think for my birthday a couple years ago. I had to look at your channel yet? No, not yet. Sorry about that. I'm trying to read chat. It's like texting and driving. It's just bad news. Alright, I've got to exit. He's gonna back down the interstate. He might have a rough time trying to like get up that ramp. Let's see. ATSmod.net, American Truck. Okay, the C15. I should be able to just Google it, I think. Or Peterbilt. As long as it works with my Kenworth, that would be good. If it doesn't work with my Kenworth, then we're kind of in trouble. Coming up the ramp. It looks like he's coming up the ramp. I don't want to try to stop him. He's gonna need all the momentum he can get, I bet. Oh, it looks like he stalled out on the ramp. Dude, if you stalled out on the ramp, there's like the only way I found to do it is to, well, I guess if you're using a keyboard, you got an automatic transmission, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. He moving? I don't think he's moving. Is the steering wheel worth the money? It depends on how much you play. I think it is. Like, in my opinion, I would say it's worth the money. But, like I was saying, it depends on how much you actually play the game. I think he stalled out on the ramp. I'm going just right up here, so... if you play it a lot, like if you play ATS a lot, if you play Farm Sim a lot, basically any game with a wheel, yeah, it could definitely be worth it. Like, it basically completely changes your entire game. You know, like, this game is completely different. The fact that you can sit here and go like this instead of like this. I mean, could you imagine if I was trying to do a stream like this? I mean, it would probably drive you guys crazy. You know, you can't do it. I mean, you definitely couldn't drive first person. I mean, you might be able to drive like third person like this, but then even then it's not like, you know, you can't do it. So, especially for doing YouTube, you know, you have to have a wheel. You know, there's no other way. It might not. I don't know, I can look into it. If it, like, but the name of it actually says for Peterbilt. So I don't know that it would actually work. Bushnell Farms. What am I hauling? I don't even remember now. Potassium, I guess. I think it's fertilizer. I am stopped my truck. We're gonna try it again. Disastrous, I know, but we're gonna try it. Where's it at? Oh, this shouldn't be hard. At least it doesn't look that way. Oh, if you play 4 hours every night, you would absolutely love having a steering wheel. I would bet on it. I'd put money on it. It'd be worth it to you if you play that much. I don't even play that much anymore, but I still really, really enjoy it. Alright, this one looks easy. Stop for a minute, get out and look at it. 'Cause I know, yeah, I know there's a overhead or whatever. Boom. Got it. And unhook. Lowering trailerways. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, dude, if you, like I was saying, if you play 4 hours every night, that's a lot. Oh, got another level. Level 17, entrepreneur. Where do we want to put it? I'm gonna put another one in long distance, I guess. Or got high value cargo all maxed out. I can do fragile cargo. Just in time delivery. What does that do? Important deliveries unlocked. 3% higher reward for finishing an important delivery. We'll go with that. Why not? Just in time delivery. How's the bank look? We have 55,000. Ooh, let's pay this. Might as well, right? We got money. The next installment, I don't even know. 7,000 a day. So, I mean, we should be able to cover that. And now we're down to 4 loans. We only owe $369,000. That's still a lot of money. Let's see. That is incredible how much money we owe. We're getting knocked out though. Slowly but surely. Keyboard isn't bad, but my keyboard is key pressure sensitive, is not too bad with jerking. Okay, so like if you just lightly press the keyboard, it knows you're pressing it. You know, it's not like mine where if you tap it, it's 100%. Alright, I should be back. Is everything working out? I don't even know. Alright, what do we have for cargo? We need a short trip. I've got to... Actually, I should probably just go to bed anyway, but... Oakdale to Fresno. Oakdale to Los Angeles. Let's just do the Oakdale to Fresno right quick. I don't want to jump off right now, but... We'll just take this one. It's got to be fairly short anyway. What I gather, my OBS just crashed. That's why there was like a thing. It just said the server disconnected or something like that. Good, we got by that guy. I think that was a no collision zone anyway. The non-collision zone. That's so cool that they added that, but I've also seen videos where it just ends badly in those no collision zones. My screen is kind of like blacked out right now. Can somebody put a comment so it'll non-black out? It's hard to explain what's going on, but yeah. So many comments, my comment box will not be black anymore. At least it shouldn't be. I've got issues with my screen number 2. That something about the resolution doesn't work, and when I start the game, it just is not correct or something. Yeah, it's not fixing itself. Is that him? Big rig? Big rig, why are you sitting in the road, brother? What are you doing, man? Did you run out of gas? Go to the gas station? You want me to go to the gas station? today was a 5-hour game day. Wow. I mean, it sounds like you got a quality keyboard, though. I mean, so that's good. I mean, you could have a crappy keyboard like I do, like a Logitech something or other that's really not that good. To plug your computer. Oh, you must be on a laptop. Okay. I've actually got to get this load delivered so that I can go to bed. I should have probably not even taken this load because I still got to shower and some other stuff and get to bed in the next 20 minutes. But we'll get it delivered. And I'm going to just, if anybody wants to join me tomorrow, they can. You just got to remember where I'm going. I'm going to Fresno. I will be at Walbert in Fresno. Okay? Just for tomorrow, like not tomorrow, Thursday or Friday. Well, not Friday. Maybe Thursday. I don't know. My next live stream, I'm going to put it in the description of the live stream anyway. But yeah, I'll be at Walbert in Fresno. Well, take that back. I probably won't be at Walbert in Fresno. But all that said, I'm probably going to play some offline. Do some like side jobs and that sort of stuff. But I will put it in the description where I'm going to be. So that if anybody actually wants to join me, they can. It just makes it easier that way. Like, if I wasn't in such a rush to like get this delivered and go to bed, then yeah, I would definitely have waited on you, Freezer. But I don't know. I've got to get it delivered so I can go to bed. You know, like I said earlier, once you take a job, you got to do the job. So I took a short job so that we could have a short trip. Remains. Yeah, see, I'm only 2 hours away. So that's not really that long. So I should be able to have it delivered in the next 10 minutes. It's very warm in my office though. Very warm. It was good to have somebody come join me though. I do gotta say that. You know, somebody did come join me. We drove a little bit. He backed up down the interstate. Looked like he got stuck on a ramp for a little bit. I've been there. I've done that. You know. If any of you other guys in here, if you do play other games, then let me know. You know, if there's other multiplayer games, maybe we could play. I've been playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. If anybody plays that and wants to play on a team or a squad or whatever you call it. I've only played single player so far. So I'm not like super pro or nothing like that about calling out enemies at, you know, heading 130 or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll keep putting out there because that is a new game. It is very popular. Once my new graphics card comes in, I'll probably start streaming it as well. I know a lot of people are streaming it at the moment, but I'm just gonna stream whatever I have fun playing, and like I'm playing American Truck Sim because I enjoy it. You know, I haven't played it in forever, so I thought, well, I'll just play it. Like I thought about playing Farm Sim 17, but I haven't played it in forever either. But there's a lot of work that goes into that game. Like this one, you can just jump on here, get in your truck, I've got to do my wheel setup and that's it. You just jump in your truck, cruise down the road. There's no like prepping fields or getting tractors or moving plows or nothing crazy, you know. There's not a whole lot that goes into it. I am going to look up Lawfolds something or other, Herefordshire or something. I think it was 222 earlier. It was telling me about that map. That particular map that you would like to see me live stream. What am I looking at? 41 minutes. We're already almost there. Crazy, man. Crazy. Alright. And then I'm probably gonna try to do another live stream on. I keep thinking Thursday. Thursday might be the day, but I'm not 100%. If it's Thursday, it'll probably be like 3 to 5, kind of like it was today. The only reason I even got back on today was because Freezer said he just got on the, he had just gotten on the live stream at the very end of it, even subscribed to me, which I always love getting new subscribers. That's why, you know, I figured, well, if he wants to do that, you know, if he wants to play, I will play. He hit my subscribe button, so that kind of triggers me. I'll be on Thursday or Friday when you are. Yeah, dude, just check. Like, make sure you keep checking my channel. You know, looking for the live stream, and look in the description of the live stream, and it'll tell you, like, where my truck is going to be sitting. Like, what I'll probably do is just put the company and the name of the town. That way there's no confusion or nothing like that. You know, you'll know exactly where I'm going to log in at. An old Vista PC. I have an awesome graphics card in that PC. I don't know, man. Maybe. As far as I can tell, like, it doesn't seem like American Truck Sim is. It doesn't seem like it's very like computer intensive. Like my computer isn't like, it's not a potato. It's not terrible, and it's not the greatest either. But it doesn't have, as you can see, it doesn't have any trouble. You know, like, but like PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds right now, or Ark Survival Evolved. My computer struggles on that sort of stuff. You know, because there's a lot of graphics that go into it. But like this game, there's not a whole lot to it. You know, there's not tons of graphics. But you'll probably just, if you already own the game, there's no sense in like not trying it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you bought the game on Steam, you can install it on whatever game, whatever machine you want. If I can think of the right word. I'm gonna swing this wide. Really wide. What do you think? It's gonna have us park in the back? Probably. Nope, right there. Sweetness. If I can see that spot. I don't know, I'll probably come on like the last 30 to 40 minutes. That's fine. I mean, that, like, doing that though, it's gonna be hard to meet up. Just cause, like, you never know, like, where I'm gonna be, where you're gonna be. What are we looking at back here? I'm like way out of whack. Completely messed it up. Too. Terrible backing skills. and hit the fence. It's late. It's very late, even though this doesn't actually look any better than I was doing earlier. I'm just cutting it way too hard, I think. And letting the trailer get away from me. This truck is like a big old cow. There we go. That's better. Finally. Holy cow. Alright. Let's see. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for the live stream, Butcher. Hey, Drew. No problem, man. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. If you guys really liked it, please hit the like button for me. And that subscribe button. I mean, it really helps me out. It keeps me very encouraged. The more likes and subscriptions I get, you know, the more I'm going to be encouraged, the more I'm going to want to get back into this on a regular basis. And I always hate, like, you know, kind of asking for that sort of stuff. But, you know, for a thing like YouTube, you know, you don't get paid for it. You know, it's all about, you know, I want to feel that people really enjoy my content. And like on YouTube, the best way to show it is likes, subscribes, comments. So if you guys sitting here chatting to me, that's great. You know, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know, it makes my day better. There you go. T-Ren2. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Too hard and too fast. Yeah, see, I was like letting it get away from me, man. It's easy to do on those, on that big truck, because like you can't swing the front around. You know, if you have one of those like cab overs, you can swing the front of that thing like nobody's business. You know, it's really easy. But yeah, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all the support you guys are giving me, and I also enjoy the fact that you guys are supporting me, even in the times like I spend months without doing YouTube. Okay, so I really appreciate that. I thank you guys very much. It's gonna be it for me today. I'm gonna have to get ready and go to bed, but hopefully in a few days I will find some time. I'm gonna try to work on tomorrow, schedule a live stream for like Thursday or something, and it's probably gonna be American Truck Sim. It might be Farm Sim. I am not really sure. If I look at that map that 222 was talking about and I like it, then we might just check it out for a few hours. Probably not even do a whole lot. Maybe just do a tour of it. Maybe plow a couple fields or something like that. Yeah, when you're used to it after 25 years of driving truck, it comes easy. Man, I'm sure it does. I pretty much went to school and that was it. Like, I drove a little bit of a truck here and there. Mostly dump trucks. I haven't drove semis hardly at all. So yeah, I've always been fairly decent at backing, but really just it's one of those things. It's easier in person. Like when I could see it in person, it's so much easier. But I'm gonna have to go. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to make a I've got a stand by and a will begin shortly thing, but I'm gonna have to have a you know, thanks for joining me, come back next time sort of thing. But I always try to say it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. You guys did. If you're watching this in the archive and you did enjoy it, the 2 hours or whatever, an hour and 48 minutes it's gonna be, please hit the like button, the subscribe button. I always enjoy it. Catch me in the next one, and good day, y'all.